Earlier in the program, we laid out the harrowing events of the Blue Water Massacre in 1855 when U.S. soldiers attacked a Lakota village of families and stole from the encampment.
Yeah, the general and a cartographer later donated the pillaged items to the Smithsonian Museum. 170 years later, the Smithsonian is returning the belongings to the tribe's descendants. In this We the People story, Grace McDonald captures the memorial in Garden County.
If this 250-year-old cottonwood tree could talk, it would tell you about the Battle of Blue Water Creek.
I can't imagine again what our relatives went through that day. The horror and the tragedy.
On this site, 600 soldiers massacred a Lakota encampment in 1855, killing more than 86 people, capturing 70, and stealing belongings.
I do not call them artifacts. I call them relatives. I call them belongings.
Karen Little Thunder is a descendant of the chief who fought at Blue Water. In 2010, she viewed the pillaged items in the Smithsonian Museum.
There's one item in the collection that is a baby blanket. And I was able to see the indentation in the buffalo hair of where there had been baby's head.
In 2017, Llewellyn community members invited the Lakota people and worked with the Smithsonian to temporarily display an exhibit in Nebraska.
We had to have their approval to do this, and it was really an eye-opener for me.
But the rest of them were still stored in vaults on the East Coast. Then in 2022, the Smithsonian Museum enacted a policy called Shared Stewardship and Ethical Returns, where items of cultural significance in everyday life have a chance to be returned to tribes.
This is about our Rosewood Sioux tribe as a whole, our Sichangu, Lakota, Oyate as a whole.
Days after the massacre's anniversary, they held a memorial at Ash Hollow State Historical Park for 69 items that the Smithsonian returned to the Little Thunder family. Alongside friends and Paul Soderman, who is related to the man who led the U.S. Army.
My ancestor was General Harney, and we've been working for many, many years to turn poison into medicine, I would say.
Today, Phil Little Thunder calls him a brother.
But him and I are walking on the same road, the red road, and also the healing road. So our descendants can live in peace and harmony through what happened up here.
For now, the Ancestral Healing Circle manages the items, while the tribe works out a long-term plan so their relatives can rest in peace at home. For Pure Nebraska, I'm Grace McDonald.